Hey everyone. So I wanted to offer you a little taste of this thing I call musicality of being, because I know those words are probably just a little bit strange to some people. Like, what is that, anyways? And so when I lead the workshops, we do all kinds of creative somatic exploration, as well as deep listening with aspects of our experience that are in fact quite ordinary, but then when we tune into, we can discover have something extraordinary to offer us. Maybe that's how I'll say it generally. But the elements often seem funny to people. We, for example, do games with language. And so, what this can quickly involve is something that people hear and think, oh, this is nonsense. And right away, that can be uncomfortable because there's a certain play to it, but maybe there's even a certain suggestion that we're behaving strangely that can be off putting for someone. And all of those ways of experiencing it may be there. But then there's what happens when you actually allow yourself to play with these elements. And you decide to play along with paying attention to aspects of experience that you usually ignore. And there may not be some clear idea ahead of time. Why do I want to do this? Sometimes it's a matter of trying something unexpected and then finding out that there's an experience on the other side of that exploration that you may not have known about. Okay, so this is all a bit theoretical, so I wanted to share with you today a little game with language that you can play. And I encourage you to give it a try and then really notice what it opens up for you. And this is going to be easiest for English speakers, but I'm sure you'll see with what we're going to do that you could translate this practice into another language. So if English is not your first language, you could do a similar thing. Okay, so it's just going to involve some simple counting, and we'll also play with the alphabet. So a simple way that most of us, in the West anyway, are acculturated to music is in 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a pretty simple rhythm. And if you wanted to count to 4 over and over again, like I just did, that would probably be pretty simple. But let's count to 8 in 4/4 time. So if I just go dun 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 dun, and you start to count to 8 in that time, notice how you do it. Okay, and then could you count to 7 in 4/4 time? So dun 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 dun. You're counting to 7 now instead of 8. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so maybe you tried something, but to make it less obscure, the trick here is what are you going to do with 7? Because 7 has 2 syllables in it. So you can either go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you might say, who cares? But you are very familiar with those shapes, right? Counting simple numbers is something that your tongue is very good at doing. You've been doing it all your life. So if you wanted to get faster, this is a good way to practice. So you don't have to go as fast as me, but if I push my limits, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or whatever. But it's going to feel different if you do the count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, however fast you go is fine. But then you can try alternating between the two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm just trying to amuse you here, but that's your first practice, and you can play with it. And I'm not going to leave a ton of time right now for you to practice. I'm just going to explain the next step. But then you could play with the alphabet in a similar way. And just to reveal what's going to happen, you're going to get to W, which has 3 syllables. And you're just going to use each one of those syllables and say W, X, Y, Z. And then it's going to come out very neatly in a 4/4 time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, I'm going very fast. Try it with me. I'll go slower. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so if you just practice with these, what you're discovering is, what's it like for my tongue and my mouth and my teeth to move quickly, rhythmically, and skillfully? Okay, so that's just an opening opportunity. Once you begin to do that, a simple thing is to begin to really tune into, what is my tongue doing? Just, you chant these funny number and letter patterns. And again, if you're not an English speaker, if you just lay out a series of numbers or letters in your language, and you notice where there's more than one syllable, and you kind of arrange it so it's going to come out in a neat, it needs to be a multiple of 4, and then you can just have one syllable per beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to be able to do the same thing in whatever your native language may be. But then, as you cultivate maybe more speed with your tongue and lips, but also a predictable pattern which you can follow, maybe it's a little different than just when you're speaking. But in fact, when you're speaking your own language that you are fluent in, for someone who is trying to learn your language as a second language, what you are doing with your mouth and your tongue is absolutely phenomenal, right? But you just don't think about it because you're speaking your own native tongue and it doesn't feel like anything special. But in any case, and of course you can do this in daily life when you're just talking, but this exercise maybe highlights it, is you begin to notice the artistry of your tongue. And then you can play with it in other ways. And one very powerful way to do this is to do your chant, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. You get that going, and then you say to yourself, I'm going to pay attention only to the left side of my mouth, the teeth on the left side of my tongue, the left side of my lips as I open and close my mouth, the left side of my throat. And you do this for a little while, and then you stop and you feel, maybe you speak normally like I'm doing now, but you feel how different the speech act feels on the left side of your face and the breath in the left side of your lungs. And you think, wow, that happened because I came into a musical and rhythmic relationship with language. In other words, something that is part of my daily life, and yet I kind of elevated it and made it musical, and I asked my body to accommodate a different manner of expression than what happens when I simply, talk to my family or my friends or my coworkers, or, when I think of language as just this utilitarian thing that allows me to, do stuff in the world. If I elevate language to music and I teach my body to do that, how does that make my body feel? So this is the kind of thing we explore in the Musicality of Being workshops. There is a workshop coming up right now, so there'll be information below this video about that. This is a whole doorway into a different way of experiencing yourself, experiencing the world, experiencing the other people you're with. I think it's pretty exciting stuff. It's pretty fun, and really just refreshes perspective, view, the feeling of being inside your body. So I hope you'll join us.